County High School in Henderson, Kentucky. I'm Greg Busby along with Scott Stone and Ryan Davenport. Henderson County Lady Colonels hosting well with Webster County Lady Trojans here tonight, brought to you by ATA CPAs and ATA Advisory, and also brought to you by the Port Youth Center, our presenting sponsor of the Colonels and Lady Colonels this week here on WSON. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the Webster County Lady Trojans, coached by Coach Alan Howard. At guard, number 1, Alyssa Cartwright, a 5-foot sophomore. Also at guard, number 2, J.C. Wright, a 5'1 senior. At center, number 20, Kaylee Harper, a 5'11 freshman. At forward, number 22, Carson Cates, a 5'2 senior. And at forward, number 25, Hannah Yates, a 5'4 senior. The Lady Trojans come in with a record of 7-10. For the Henderson County Lady Colonels tonight, 13-3. At point guard, number 5, Addie Gish, 5'5 junior, averaging 6 points, 2 rebounds a game. At forward, number 14, Anna Kemp, 5'7 senior, 5 points, 4 rebounds a game. At forward, number 20, Allison Rideout, 5'10 senior, 11 points, 4 rebounds a game. At guard, number 25, Italia Green, 5'7 junior, 13 points, 4 boards a game. And at forward, number 33, Brooklyn Gibson, a 5'9 junior, averaging 13 points and 5 rebounds a game. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys to the game. Scotty, what are the keys for a Lady Colonels district win here tonight?
Well, let's turn the paper. Number 1, points off turnovers. Quick start, and Rideout should have a field day down low. She needs a double-double tonight.
Opening tip presented by DSS Renos. Tip off your next project with DSS, proud supporter of Henderson County Athletics. Score top-notch commercial and residential equipment at 1631 South Green Street and online at dss-rentals.com. DSS Rentals, quality tools that assist every project. Officials for tonight's game, Rico Green, Daryl Simmons, and Greg Harris. The Colonels and Trojans to follow this one. And the boys district matchup is part of a doubleheader here at home tonight. Lady Colonels and Colonels will be in Morganfield on Friday night for a road doubleheader against the Union County Bravettes and Braves. Lady Colonels in their home whites with maroon numerals. Webster County Road Blacks, maroon numerals trimmed in gold. And the tip is won by Henderson County. Kemp has it for the Lady Colonels after the tap from Gibson. A 3 to start for Rideout. WB 3 to start the game for Allison Rideout. 3-pointers brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. And a steal by Gish, gets it off to Gibson. Now Rideout, jumper in the lane, no good. And a rebound cleared off by Yates. What a start for the Lady Colonels. Quickly up the floor with the basketball. Carson Cates, right side over to Hannah Yates. Yates now straight away. Kemp on her tightly. Picked up her dribble close to 5 seconds and is going to throw it away out of bounds. 2 early turnovers as Yates try to get it to Cates. And it's Henderson County basketball.
Well, they got about 3 that can flat out shoot the 3 ball, which we've seen them. Those 3 seniors have been there for a while. Got to do a good job on them tonight.
Left side, Italia Green on the perimeter for Henderson County. Straight away to Gish. Right corner, Gibson. Back to Addie Gish. Now Green, 3 left side on the way. It's an air ball. Rebounded underneath by J.C. Wright for the Lady Trojans.
It was an air ball that didn't even go out of bounds.
Cates, left side to right. Cut off on the baseline by Rideout. Right now spins toward the baseline. Shot up, hit off the side of the backboard. She got her own rebound and kicks it back out to Carson Cates to reset for Webster County.
Lady Colonel's going to play man-to-man. Webster's going to play a 2-3 zone on it.
Yates straight away, bounces it inside to Cartwright, and a reach-in foul called on Henderson. First foul of the game on the Lady Colonels, Brooklyn Gibson. 6:34 to play opening quarter, 3-0 Lady Colonels on the Rideout 3. Inbounds comes in left side to Yates. Back down low. They get it into the hands of Harper. And another Webster County turnover as Harper, I think, tried to get it over to Cartwright on the near sideline near the Henderson bench. It goes out of bounds, and 3 turnovers in 90 seconds for Coach Alan Howard's Lady Trojans. Gibson, 3 right corner for Henderson. WB 3 for Brooklyn Gibson comes in. shooting a team best 35% from three.
Yeah, we need points off those turnovers, though, and there we go. We got 3 just in.
And now the Lady Colonels trap and a timeout, Webster County. 6:07 to play, opening quarter. Good start for the Lady Colonels. They lead Webster County 6-0 here on WSON. Our game being brought to you by the Port.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
Dude, he said, hold on a minute.
Webster County basketball out of the timeout. They try to get up the floor. It's deflected out of bounds on the far sideline by Anna Kemp to stay with the Lady Trojans as Henderson County leads Webster County 6-0 here from Colonel Jim with 6:03 to play in this opening quarter.
That's one of Webster's probably biggest weaknesses is the point guard position. They don't have that person that really can just control the floor against this kind of defense.
With the basketball, Cartwright right side near the Henderson bench, picks up her dribble. Getting trapped now by Gibson, and Gish just took it away.
Went to a trapping defense that time.
Up the floor to Green, and she has a layup. 8-0 Lady Colonels.
5 points off turnovers. That's what we want to see, Greg.
Inbounds comes into J.C. Wright. Try to get it back inside, and then Green had it momentarily, and she turned it back over as it went off a Lady Trojans foot, so the teams exchange turnovers there. Up the floor with the basketball, left side Cartwright. Try to go inside on the cut, and Addie Gish has her third steal. Gish on the other end lays it up with the left hand and a timeout. Webster County, Gish's first points. 10-0 Henderson, 5:16 to go first period. We're back after this on WSON, our game being presented by the Port Youth Center.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
This is going to be bad, dude.
Who got that?
Gibson. Out of the timeout, a three-point try for Rideout won't go, but Gibson there for the rebound for Henderson. Back down low to Rideout. Now Gish a fire a three left side. Addie's rolls off no good. And finally it's cleared off by Carson Cates for Webster County. 10-0 Henderson, 4:45 to go in the first. Yates down the floor, leaves it off with Cartwright. Now comes back out front to Cates. Cates hands it off to J.C. Wright. Right of the lane, had it knocked away by Gish. Picked up, though, on the right side by Cates.
Well, she should have shot that one. She had a half a second.
Cates with the basketball, dribbles left side, hands it off to J.C. Wright. Right into the paint. Dishes it back out straight away to Cartwright. And now to Cates to reset for Webster County. 10-0 Henderson, 4:10 to go in the first. In the corner with the basketball, driving baseline. Gish blocks the shot, but it's rebounded by Cartwright. Second chance off the block. Nice pass inside, and an easy bunny missed. The second try won't go no good, and finally it's rebounded by Kemp. as Harper couldn't convert on the easy one.
Yeah, then she got her own rebound and couldn't convert again.
Right out, kick out to Gibson, 3 left side. WB 3 for Brooklyn Gibson. She's knocked down a couple here in this opening quarter. 13-0 Lady Colonels. Now here's a pass tipped by Gish, and then when it off of Cartwright, that'll be Henderson's basketball.
Yeah, this defense is just too much for Webster County here early.
7 Lady Trojan turnovers here early. Kanzler into the game for Henderson as Gish checks out. Harper going to come out for Webster County.
3 for 6 against this 2-3 zone on from 3.
As Addison Wright into the game. 3 for Kanzler, a little strong, no good from the corner. And a rebound claimed by Hannah Yates. Up the floor to Carson Cates. Cates straight away, guarded by Green. Hand off to Yates. Yates driving left side, some contact there. Shot up, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Kemp for Henderson. Natalia Green straight away for the Lady Colonels. Right side to Gibson, who's knocked down a couple threes. Inside right out. Try to bounce it over to Kinsler, and just taking it right away was Yates. Lady Colonel's second turnover. Up the floor, they get it inside. Tough shot off the glass.
Travel.
And a traveling before the shot.
Good call.
Called on Addison Wright.
She initiated some contact, and then she ended up shuffling her feet.
2:42 to go opening quarter. 13-0 Henderson with a lead on Webster County. Green to Gibson, another 3 on the way for Brooklyn. WB 3 for Brooklyn Gibson. We mentioned shooting a team best 35% coming in. 3 for 3 tonight. 16-0 Henderson. Quickly up the floor, Alyssa Cartwright to the glass. Shot up, no good. Rebound being tapped around. And it's controlled inside by Addison Wright. Second chance Lady Trojan now traveling called on J.C. Wright on her first step on Kemp. Turnover number 9 for the Trojans. Three-pointers brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. We use Walker's initials, WB, to signify Henderson made three-pointer.
And we're going to have to shoot it good in the regional, when we play regional teams, because we're going to see a lot of zone. About the only team that really can go man-to-man will be Christian County.
Gibson on that left side, straight away to Gish. Now Kanzler fires a 3 on the way. It's high off the rim. Rebound, though, claimed by Rideout. Now Gibson, 3 left corner, wide open. That one's high off the rim. It won't go. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Hannah Yates, who will bring it up herself for the Lady Trojan.
Seems like Kanzler's got too much arch, if that's possible.
Carson Cates driving on Kanzler, left side, and Kanzler blocked her shot out of bounds and to stay with Webster County.
Nice block. Coach Howard saying shoot the ball.
Cates looks to get it in, baseline left. And try to bounce it in to right. It's thrown away by Brooklyn Gibson. Over to Rideout. Straight away now, Addie Gish. Minute 25 to go, opening quarter. Lady Colonels 16, Webster County nothing. Gibson to Gish in the left corner in front of the Webster bench. Kemp on the baseline. Back out to Gibson. Now Kanzler, another 3 right side. This one short. Rebounded, though, by Kemp. Gets it into Rideout. Rideout left block, gets it back out. Gibson, right side for her, between her legs, backs it out a bit. Now Gish straight away. Addie with a left hand, takes a 3. Brooklyn cross court to Kanzler. Now back to Gish to reset. Gibson on the right wing. Rideout now, high post. Turns, spins, left of the lane with a left hand. Shot up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Controlled by J.C. Wright for Webster County. She has it far sideline. Fires a deep 3 that rattles off, no good. Rebounded by Rideout for Henderson. Allison off to Gish on the far sideline. Straight away now for Addie.
Good hold for 1 here.
30 seconds remaining in the period. 16-0 Henderson. Gish just back and forth with the basketball on the dribble at the jump circle. She got to get close. She's close to palming it there. I think the referee's telling her that right now.
Yeah, she just did.
She just turned over. That was good officiating. No one was out on her. With the basketball, Gibson on the right side and threw it away, trying to get it inside, right into the hands of Cartwright. Cartwright with 3 seconds, down to 2. Gish poked it away. It will stay with Webster County with 0.2 of a second left on the clock. don't know if you can tap, technically, with 2
You can
tenths.
tap.
Just a tap. Like a
0.3 under,
fingertip.
you got to tap.
That's it. Inbounds comes in, and that's the end of the first quarter. After one, all Lady Colonels, literally. Henderson 16, Webster County nothing. After one, our broadcast tonight being brought to you by the Port Youth Center.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Propelled them to a 16-0 lead after the first quarter. Webster County basketball to start.
Don't like all this squeaking of floor. I'm afraid somebody's going to fall in a minute.
Inside, they get it into Cartwright. She's tied up by Kanzler and Green, and on the arrow, it will go to the Lady Colonels.
Lady Colonel's showing a little different defense here. 1-3-1 trap. Haven't seen that this year.
Early second quarter, and the Lady Colonels have held Webster County scoreless. They've turned him over 11 times. Gibson to Gish. Addie a three on the right side. WB three for Addie Gish, the third Lady Colonel to hit from downtown. She has 5, 19-0. With the basketball, Yates up the floor. Nice pass, Cartwright, but had it knocked away from behind.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
By Gish, and knocked it off the leg of Cartwright out of bounds, and it goes to Henderson. Terrific play by Gish. Natalia Green will walk it up for the Lady Colonels after Cartwright kind of stays with Gish. Now Addie out high left, straight away for her. Green on that right wing. Gibson at the high post, turns, spins, 12 feet away, and threw it over the head of Gish. On the near sideline near the Webster bench, turnover number 4 for Henderson.
Hannah Kemp coming in. She couldn't find out she couldn't find right out to tell her, I'm coming in for you.
Anna Dunn into the game for the first time for Webster County. With the basketball, Hannah Yates in the backcourt, guarded by Consular, gets by her. Yates in the paint, nice move, flips it off the glass and in. Webster County has their first points on the basket from Yates.
Well, Yates can play. Seems like she's been there forever.
19-2. Lady Colonels on top. Green cross court to Gibson into the corner to Kanzler. Kanzler,
She can't dribble.
I don't think so yet. Now they get it to Gish. Kind of bobbled that catch and probably would have counted as a double dribble she put on the floor as opposed to a loose ball. Gish on the left side, straight away to Green. Italia fires a three. It's an air ball out of bounds to Webster County.
She shot 2, and they've both been air balls.
Inbounds knocked away by Gibson as Cates try to get it into Dunn. Gibson knocked out of bounds, and now Cates will try to play it in once again in that deep left corner toward the end of her own bench there at Webster County. This time she does get it into Dunn as Henderson puts on their full court pressure. Getting it across is Yates with the basketball right. J.C. Wright, shot off the glass, good, and she's fouled. A possible three-point play for J.C. Wright. Nice shot with the left hand, a little spin there as well as the foul goes on Green, her first, the second on Henderson. Isaiah Hall coming into the game for the first time. Hall is in for Green. Isaiah Scotty starting to get some more minutes the last couple weeks off the bench.
Yep, she's coming in there and not turning the ball over. Made some shots in the couple games.
Yep.
Scored 5 points, I think, against Davis. So
3-point play completed by Wright, makes it 19-5.
Bench getting a little bit deeper.
Gibson,
You
left
gotta shoot
side.
that.
Yep, right side to Hall. Now straight away back to Gish. Addie will fire the three, and hit. WB three for Addie Gish. Addie 31% coming in. She's knocked down 2 here in this second period to take it 22-5 Henderson. Down in the backcourt, leaves it off with Carson Cates. Cates driving left of the lane. Nice pass to Cartwright on the right block, and an easy bucket for Alyssa Cartwright. Webster County a little 7-2 run after it was 19-0. I guess 7-3. The three-pointer by Gish moments ago. Hall to Gish. Now Gibson step out three straight away. A little short, no good. And rebound into the hands of Carson Cates. Left side to J.C. Wright. Working on Kemp at the high post. Kicks it out to Yates. She fires a three. Too strong, no good. A rebound, though, on the baseline by Webster County's J.C. Wright. A second chance for the Lady Trojans. Under 5 minutes to play in the half. With the basketball, Wright shot up, no good. A little short, rebounded by Kanzler for Henderson. Gish far sideline, middle of the floor now for Addie to the left elbow. Kanzler in the left corner. And back to Gish out front. Between the circles for Addie Gish, now Hall.
Hall's got to be ready to shoot.
Yep. 4:25 to go in the half. Gish tried to dump it inside to Kemp on a post pass. It's stolen away by Cates. Dunn with it right baseline. Try to get it back to Cates. Bad pass, and Kanzler has it going the other way. Rashaya, right side, missed the layup. No good, got too deep. Rebounded, though, by Gish. Kicks it back to Kanzler to the right corner. Now Kemp back to Gish straight away. Halfway through the second quarter, just under 4 minutes to play in the half, 22-7 Henderson. Lady Colonel started 19-0. And have hit 6 threes in this opening half. Half of them from Brooklyn Gibson. Kanzler's going to fire a three right side. That one's off, no good. Well short, rebounded by Dunn. Up the floor, Cartwright underneath the basket, puts it off the glass and in on a nice find from Carson Cates. Cartwright has 4, now a timeout Henderson. As Webster County on a 9-3 run. 3:25 to go in the half, Henderson 22, Webster 9. Back after this on WSON.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
.325 to play in the first half. Henderson County 22, Webster County 9. Girls 6th District regular season action here from Colonel Jim tonight. Webster County 0-1 in district play. Henderson playing their first district game of the season. Gibson 3, left corner. A little short, no good. Rebound being tapped around. And it's Hall coming away with it for Henderson. Second chance for Lady Colonels. Hall with it left side. Now out front to Gish.
Great play by the Lady Colonels out of timeout. Just didn't knock it in.
Gish left side, puts it on the floor. Left of the lane, shovels it underneath the Rideout. Tough shot off the glass goes. Farmers Bank shot for Allison Rideout. She has 5. Farmers Bank thinks long term, always have, always will. See how that makes all the difference at Farmers Bank, 1555 South Green Street in Henderson. Carson Cates out high left with it for the Lady Trojans. Hall on her, and now Rideout steps in and has the steal. Allison a 2-on-1 with Gish, gives it to Gish. Her bank shot won't go from 6. Rebounded by Carson Cates.
Got too far under the basket.
Madison Wright, tough shot in the paint, no good. JC Wright, excuse me, and shot doesn't go, but she is fouled by Anna Kemp. So JC Wright to the line for 2. She is 1-1 from the line tonight. Free throw up and off. No good. The Port Youth Center offers a wide variety of youth and young adult mental health support and services. All services are provided at no cost to youth and their families. To learn more about the Port, visit them online at theporthenderson.com. Second free throw, missed them both, no good. Rebounded by Rideout for Henderson. Allison hands it off to Gish. Addie, middle of the floor. Right side to Kemp. 3 for Anna in the corner. That one's off, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Hannah Yates. And Yates had it deflected by Green out of bounds, and she tried to throw it up the floor to Cartwright. It'll stay with Webster County near midcourt.
And we got up 19 and kind of like, we didn't do it, but it's kind of like we kind of took the gas off the pedal on the offensive side. Not the defensive side, but the offensive side.
Cross-court pass and a three-point try. Good from the left corner for J.C. Wright. She has 6. And Webster County has cut the lead in half, 24-12. They did trail 19-0. Minute 25 left in the half. Now here's Green left of the lane, 15 feet away. Kicks it back out to Gish, right back to Green. Italia on the baseline, 15-footer, rolls off, no good. And a rebound into the hands of J.C. Wright. Up to 40 Yates. Yates, wide open 3, just off, no good. And Hall rebounds for Henderson. Off to Gish. Try to fire pass up the floor. Bad pass, picked off easily by Yates. Turnover number 6 for Henderson. And under a minute to go here in this opening half. And pass on the inside is going to be out of bounds as Webster County tried to get it down low to Yates. Couldn't handle the pass, and it's turnover number 15. With the basketball, Green, middle of the paint. Locker in for the first time. Her first touch now. Gish at 3. Missed it badly. No good. Rebounded by Addison Wright. 20 seconds for Webster County. Cartwright with it. Out high left. Puts it on the floor. Right of the lane. Now picks up her dribble. Cartwright has it back. Down to 6 seconds left, and now Gish knocks it away and has the steal. Addie with just 2 seconds. A shot from Green will not count. Did get off in time, missed it anyway. Lady Colonels up 12. Scott Stone will have Coach Stephen Hale as a part of the halftime show. We'll get that recorded. And we'll also hear from Rachel Heath with the Port Youth Center. She'll be our guest on Colonels at the half, brought to you by Classic Automotive. Your halftime score, Henderson County Lady Colonels 12, Henderson County Lady Colonels 24, Webster County 12, 24-12 Lady Colonels at the half here on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve. When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 110,000 participants here in Kentucky who take part in high school sports.
I'm getting set to start the second half of play. Henderson County Lady Colonels 24, Webster County Lady Trojans 12. About 20 minutes after this game, we'll have the boys game as the Colonels will host the Trojans as part of a 6th district doubleheader here tonight. Lady Colonels and Colonels will be on the road in the district on Friday night in Morganfield as the Bravettes and Lady Colonels hook up at 6 and the Colonels and Braves to follow around 7:45. Before they get play going in the second half, I'm going to ask Webster County to move their bench area back a little bit. Oh, they're set to go. Webster County with the basketball to start. Carson Cates, right of the paint, picked up by Green. Picks up her dribble, and now gets it out front to Alyssa Wright. Near steal, it is a steal by Brooklyn Gibson. Up the floor to Green. Green turns, puts it up and in.
Uh-oh. Right out went down.
Yeah, right out kind of turned an ankle on the play. Now she's up jogging.
They call a timeout.
Timeout Webster County. 20 seconds into the third. 26-12. Lady Colonels up. We're back after this short timeout here on WSON.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
.740 to play third quarter, 26-12. Lady Colonels by 14. Inbounds is tied up with Kemp and Wright. And Lady Colonel's going to get the steal here on the arrow. It's going to go to Henderson.
As soon as they tossed it in, we actually had a chance to just steal the inbounds straight up.
Gish with it. As Lady Colonel's left or right on her radio dial and their home whites here in this second half. Webster County on the road blacks with maroon numerals. Green left side, straight away to Gish. Right back to right out. 3 on the way for Allison. Rims off, no good. And rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Kemp for Henderson to go to Webster County. Inbounds comes in to Yates. She tried to get it back over to Cates. It's deflected out of bounds by Gibson. And it will stay with Webster County. So again, against the Henderson pressure, Webster County will try to inbounds. They get it up the floor to Cartwright. Cartwright on a one-on-one with Rideout. Now trailing the pay, putting it up, no good is Wright, and a rebound into the hands of Rideout.
She might have got a piece of that one.
Up the floor to Green, to Rideout. 10-footer, right of the lane. Bounces twice off the rim, no good. Rebound being tapped around, and finally controlled by Hannah Yates. Up the floor to Carson Cates. Try to go inside to Cartwright. Picked off by Kemp. Hannah has it on that right side. Now over to Green on the left wing. Cross court back to Anna Kemp. Straight away to Gish. Green 15-footer left side. No good. And a rebound tracked down by J.C. Wright. 6.6 boards for Wright.
We can't throw it in the ocean.
26-12, had a good start. Led 19-0, but really slowed since then. And Webster County gets it inside. Shot up, no good. In the paint from Addison Wright, but she's fouled and will head to the line for 2. Foul on Brooklyn Gibson. Her second, first of the quarter. Free throw for Wright is off, no good. Webster County comes in 7-10, 0-1 in the district. Henderson County 13-3, playing their first district game of the season. Second free throw missed them both, and the rebound tracked down by Kemp for Henderson. 26-12 Henderson, 6 minutes to play in the third. Anna backing down, kicks it out to Gish. Addie kind of bobbled the pants, now comes back out, back inside to Kemp. And a ride out for an easy bucket, a little high-low game there.
There we go. Get the easy bucket since we're having major issues shooting the ball.
Quickly up the floor, far sideline with the basketball, but then dribbling off her foot was Cartwright, and it will go to Henderson. An unforced turnover there. 20 for the game now for Webster County. .5:35 to go, third quarter, 28-12. Gish with it left side for the Lady Colonels, out on the wing, cross court to Gibson. Straight away to Green, now back to Gish. Addie's knocked down a couple threes tonight. She has it straight away, inside to right out. Now to Green on the baseline. Gibson three right side on the way, off the front rim, just off, no good. Rebound, nice job by Green with the rebound, and she saved it into Kemp.
Good hustle there.
It was. Somehow she kept from falling out of bounds underneath the basket on that baseline and kind of just pushed it over to Anna. Here's right out, 12-footer, left elbow, no good. Gibson a strong rebound, back up and in. Gibson with 11, her first points though since those 3 threes in the first quarter. Dunn has the basketball, trying to hand it off back to Cates against the Henderson trap down in the corner. And it's out of bounds off of Henderson to stay with the Lady Trojans.
The defense has been there all night. Hustle's been there all night. Can't put it in.
Yates trying to get up the floor to Cartwright, loose ball. Right out had it, and now tries to get it back over to Gish. And they get a Gish for the kick.
Oh.
Pretty good call. Well, she purposely used her foot. I like the idea, yeah.
Rather kick.
So the teams will exchange turnovers on that
well,
one.
let's put it this way. The ref right there in front of it didn't call it, and he saw it. So he didn't think it was a kick.
I think our man Rico got it right. 30-12. Lady Colonels with a big lead with 4.5 minutes to go in the third. And
legal screen.
Legal screen on Webster County. Whistled on Cartwright. That's the first Webster County foul of the game.
Of course, there's only been 4 on Henderson. We talked about at halftime. Me and Greg have never did a Henderson County game where there's only 3 fouls in 1.5.
Right out, down low to Kemp with the right block, draws a double team. Kemp now trapped and gets it out to Green. Gish fires it to Gibson left side. Cross court back to Green. Right elbow for her. Back to Gibson, straight away Gish. Green, 15-footer, right side, good.
There we go.
Natalia with 6. And the Lady Colonels up 20. And now they try to trap Yates. And Yates, I think, threw it out of bounds on her own. Not sure if a Lady Colonel touched that or not.
We didn't touch that ball.
It did not, so it will go to Henderson as Yates tried to get it up the far sideline and went out of bounds.
He did say Webster ball, though, but then he said, my bad.
I don't think it is
going
to be
no,
Webster
he's going to give it to Webster.
Yeah.
No way.
Lady Trojan did touch it, or Lady Colonel, I should say, did touch on that far sideline.
Wow. I'll give you the kickball, but I ain't giving you that one, buddy.
32-12. Lady Colonels lead Webster County with 3:50 to go in the third, and now Webster County with the ball over and back, and now it's chased down by Kemp. Just give her the steal. Good hustle by Anna.
Yeah.
And now Gish a 3 in the right corner. That one's off, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Wright. And I could tell that shot. Did Annie block that shot, or did Webster County lose it out of bounds? Okay, thank you. Got blocked by an official there, and I saw the ball go out of bounds and go back to Henderson. So another Webster County turnover.
0 for 3 in this quarter from 3.
Green to right out, left side in front of the Colonel Crazies. And there must be white out maybe, a lot of white over there. All the white T-shirts and sweatshirts out for the Colonel Crazies. Right out to the corner, now to Gish. Addie straight away to Green. 3:05 to go in the third, 32-12 Henderson. Gish out between the circles. Passes over to Green near the Henderson bench, and head coach Stephen Hale. Right out, 3 left corner on the way. WB 3 for Allison Rideout. Rideout with 10. 3-pointers brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. Now here's a steal by Brooklyn Gibson. Inside to Gish, right out, trailing the play, middle of the lane jumper, good. And a timeout, Webster County. 2:31 to go in the third. 37-12, Lady Colonels. Henderson on a 13-0 run. Back after this, our game being brought to you by the Port Youth Center.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate!
No, you only have one foul.
Webster County 12. Girls 6th district action here from Colonel Jim tonight. Webster County basketball, and as Kanzler with the steal gets it to Gibson, who flips it up and in. Gibson with 13. 39-12 Henderson. 15 straight for Lady Colonels. Now Green intercepts the pass. Italia up before to Kemp. Bounces to Rideout. Lays it up and in. Rideout with a dozen. 17 straight for the Lady Colonels as a pass deflected out of bounds by Green. It'll stay with Webster County.
First quarter was, well, we had that 19-0 run, 16-0 first quarter, and right now we're pitching a shutout here in this third quarter.
Kaylee Harper returns to the game. Also, Kaylin Braden into the game.
26 turnovers by Webster. Wow. Starting to get points off those turnovers.
And here's a ball, loose ball out front and picked up by Webster County. Then Kanzler kind of ran into Braden. Kanzler picks up her first foul and the second on the Lady Colonels. Minute 45 to play in the third. All Lady Colonels 41-12. And here's a loose ball up front. Kemp battling for it with Cartwright. It'd go to the arrow, the jump ball, and it will stay with the Lady Colonels. Carson Cates. Dribbles right side, hands off to Hannah Yates. Back to Cates. Now Cates right of the lane. Inside, trying to get it to Harper. Loose ball. Harper gets it back out front. Yates fakes the three. 8-footer, middle of the lane, good. Hannah Yates with 4.
Breaks up the shutout in this quarter.
17 straight on the run as well. 41-14.
I'd like to see Kanzler knock a shot down before this game's over.
Kanzler has it on the left side. Now to Green. Inside Kemp. 8-footer, middle of the lane. In and out, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Yates. Yates had it tied up at midcourt, and this one will go to the Lady Colonels as Rideout and Kanzler there to tire up on a jump ball, and Henderson will get it back.
Crowd filling in here. Might have a close to a packed house for the boys' game.
Kemp inside a Rideout, shot up no good, but Rideout fouled, and will head to the line for 2. As the foul whistled on Braden. Braden's first and the second on Lady Trojans. 2 free throws here for Allison Rideout, and she sinks her first. 15 for Rideout. 10 of them here in this third quarter. Second free throw, got them both.
Guess you must have heard me. I need a little bit more.
43-14 Henderson with 40 seconds to play in the third. Inside with the basketball. They get it down low to Harper. Trying to go in the corner, knocked away by Kemp, and Kemp has the steal.
Yeah, and this big third quarter here, we've only made one three-pointer, so a lot of layups.
Green to Kemp. Now to Rideout out front. Back to Talia Green. Kanser on that left side. Green straight away. 15 seconds as Gibson has it right side. Down to 12 now. Time winding down on the third quarter. Where the Lady Colonels on top 43-14. Kanser, three left side on the way. Just off, no good. Rebound being tapped around. And it's saved in by Harper. And that is the end of the third quarter. After three, Lady Colonels 43, Webster County 14. Back after this on WSON, our game being brought to you by the Port Youth Center.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
To start the fourth quarter, all Lady Colonels in this one against Webster County. 43-14. Henderson County on top had the Lady Colonels outscored Webster County 19-2 in that third quarter. Lady Colonels had 19-0 to start the game.
It's a game of runs.
It is indeed. With the basketball, Cartwright left side of the lane. Kanser on her. Bounces it to Hannah Yates. Nice drive. Yates lays it up and in. Yates 6.6 boards. And bounce comes into Rideout. The Lady Colonels up big here. Gish back in there. Back to Rideout. Isaiah Hall into the game. Jediah Locker also out there for the Lady Colonels.
She about palmed it again.
Inside with the basketball right out to Gish. Now Hall left side, right back to Gish. Straight away for Addie. Isaiah into the corner to Kanser. Back to Hall. She'll fire the three. And hit. WB3 for Isaiah Hall.
She can hit that shot.
She is 2 of 4 from three this season, Scotty.
I'll take 50% all day long.
Puts the Lady Colonels up 30 on the WB3. Three-pointers presented by Walker Bruner, your local Edward Jones investment advisor. With the basketball driving right side, Braden picks up her dribble, try to get it back to Yates, and actually went right into the hands of Wright out front. Now Hall knocks it away from her, loose ball, but getting it back is Wright. Shot goes in and out, no good. Rebound tracked down by Rideout for Henderson. Kanser to Gish, up the floor to Hall. Isaiah, same spot, another three. That one just off, no good. Rebounded Rideout, put it back up, and she's fouled.
Rideout's really picked it up here in the second half.
Braden hit with a foul, her second, first on Webster County here in this fourth quarter. And Rideout, who has 16 points and 6 boards, back to the line for 2. It's her first. Anna Dunn into the game as Kaylee Harper checks out. Lady Colonels have their biggest lead of the night now at 31, 47-16. Second free throw, got them both. So 18 for Rideout. She'll come out likely done for the night as Jersey Gardner into the game for the first time.
Big showdown with the Bravettes on Friday night on the road as they knocked off Webster by 12 the other night.
Gish, at the moment, the only starter in the game for Henderson with 6:15 to play in the fourth, and Lady Colonel's up 32. With the basketball driving left side, shot up no good for Wright, but she is fouled and will head to the line for two. As the foul goes on Gardner. Her first, and the first against Henderson. 2 free throws coming up here for J.C. Wright. Free throw rattles in good for Wright. She has 7.7 rebounds tonight.
Her and her sister are the only Webster County Lady Trojans to shoot free throws tonight. Shot all 7 of them.
Second free throw good. She got them both. 48-14 your score. Lady Colonel's by 30. Gardner to Hall, left side. Now to Gish straight away. Addie out high right. Left side to Hall, into the corner to Kanzler. Back to Hall, back to Gish. Hall to Gish. Right side now Locker. Back to Gish. Gardner at the high post. Bounced it back to Gish. And Lady Colonel's a reset here. 30-point Henderson lead with 5.5 minutes to play in the game. Boys game to follow about 20 minutes after this one concludes. Kanzler a 3 in the right corner. Howe off the rim, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. And it's picked up by Locker. Finds Hall, who puts it up and in.
Good hustle by a bunch of Lady Colonels.
Yeah,
on that
Gardner
one.
kind of kept it alive, and then Locker there to pick it up, and a nice pass to Hall, who put it up and in, 50-18.
Hall's got that 5 again. Wow, Lady Colonel's going clearing their bench pretty much.
Pass goes inside, and a shot up may have been partially blocked. Rebound into the hands of Locker for Henderson. Off to Gish with just under 5 minutes to play. Lady Colonels by 32, 50-18.
Dixon and Burnett's going to come in, so we'll have no starters on the floor.
With the basketball. I mean, you would assume Gish would come off, I would guess.
Oh, yeah.
She's the only one out there at the moment.
And Kanzler probably, too, I guess. Woo. Yeah. You're going to have a tall lineup out there.
She's first off the bench, so Kanzler may come off. Shia. Coach Ello may want to get her one to go down, like you said, Scotty, going into Union County on Friday night. Normally pretty good three-point shooter, but struggled a bit tonight.
And everything's short. Just seemed like too much arch.
And Hall traveled on her first step. Henderson's 8th turnover. Burnett and Dixon in. Gish does come out, and it is Kanzler.
We call this the tall lineup. Dixon and Burnett, both about 6 foot.
Carson Cates returns as Alyssa Cartwright checks out. Yeah, a lot of size out there, Scotty, with Burnett and Dixon. With the basketball, J.C. Wright driving right of the lane. Try to dump it down low to Dunn, and a reach-in foul called on Henderson. It's on Hall. She picks up her first. And the second on the Lady Colonels. Webster County will play it in baseline left. Cates bounces it in to Wright. Tough shot off the glass, turn around a little jumper, no good. Burnett, a rebound for Henderson. Locker into the right corner to Hall.
Might as well shoot it. You're wide open.
Gardner to Hall in the right corner now. Back to Gardner out on the right wing. She comes middle of the floor over to Locker. Now Gardner right back to Locker out high left. Right side to Hall. Holds it over her head. Now Dixon at the high post. Right back to Hall. Couple dribbles for Isaiah. Gives it back to Locker. 3:20 left in the game. 50-18 Henderson.
Quick game, too. Boys game going to start on time.
Gardner to Hall in the left corner. Back to Gardner. Jersey. Now to Callie Burnett on the inside. Back to Gardner. She'll fire the three. That one rolls off, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Hannah Yates. Yates throws it up the floor. Spinning, and a shot on Burnett for Wright's no good, but Burnett fouled her. First foul on Callie, and a couple free throws coming up for J.C. Wright. First of two is in. Ready to take charge of your future? The Port offers counseling, career planning, life skills training, and a safe space for teens and young adults to hang out. To learn more about the Port, stop by their Henderson location at 455 Clutie Park Plaza Drive. Second free throw coming up. Got them both. 10 points for J.C. Wright to lead the Lady Trojans. And it's 50-20 Henderson with 2:45 to go in the ball game. Hall to Gardner from the left corner. Cut off of the baseline. Now tied up by Yates, but able to get it back to Hall. Locker out with it now. Back to Gardner into the right corner. Right back to Locker. Dixon, 16-footer on the way. Off the glass, no good. Rebound into the hands of J.C. Wright. Off to Cates. Now Yates a three. Hannah Yates drills the three from the right side. She has 9. 50-23 Henderson with 2:08 left. Maggie Melvin up off the bench for Henderson. Burnett has it on her right post. Puts a shot up, no good. Draws the foul. Foul called on Addison Wright. And 2 free throws coming up for Callie Burnett. Callie 3 of 6 from the free throw line this season. 5'11" freshman, played a few minutes as an 8th grader last year. Maggie Melvin into the game for Isaiah Hall for Henderson. Melvin in for the first time. Second free throw coming up. And 1 or 2 for Callie Burnett. 51-23. Cates with the basketball, dribbles left side. Goes down low, turning, spinning's right. Nice move, can't finish though, and a rebound into the hands of Melvin. Maggie gets it off to Gardner. With a minute 35 remaining, 51-23 Henderson. Melvin in the left corner, down low to Burnett. Now here's Dixon off the glass, couldn't finish from 6 feet. Rebound though by Burnett, back up, no good, and it's cleared off by Dunn. A 3-point try, Yates, good look, got it. Wide open, Yates drilled it. Couple of threes for her in the fourth quarter. Gives her 12 points for the game, 8 of them here in this fourth. Makes it 51-26. Inside Burnett, draws a double team on the right block, gets it out to Gardner. Now to Melvin in that right corner. Now a really big lineup, Scotty, with Dixon, Melvin, and Burnett. It's about as big as Lady Colonels could get. Gardner driving on the baseline to Melvin, 3 in the left corner, a little short, no good. Got her own rebound though, chased it down. Now to Gardner, 16-footer, good. Gardner's first points tonight off the good hustle from Melvin.
Got her own rebound. She followed her shot.
She did.
Don't see that very often anymore.
Nice to see from a young player. Pass on the inside, knocked away. Now loose ball. Last touched by the Lady Trojans, and it'll go to Henderson County. "31 turnovers for the Trojans tonight. Final 20 seconds with Henderson on top, 53-26. Gardner with the basketball. Over the Locker, down to 10 seconds. Burnett had her 12-footer blocked, and a rebound into the hands of Wright. Over to Carson Cates. Cates had her shot blocked by Locker, rebounded by Gardner. And that's the ball game. The Henderson County Lady Colonels knock off the Webster County Lady Trojans 53-26. Lady Colonels move to 14-3 on the season. 1-0 in district play. Webster County drops to 7-11, 0-2 in the district. Stay tuned for the Lady Colonels After Action Report postgame show coming up next. Once again, your final score, Henderson County Lady Colonels 53, Webster County Lady Trojans